Poof! Okay guys, I'm in first person shooter mode. Welcome to my first tech video. Yongda here, and yes, I'm gonna embark on a challenge to upgrade my 1.5 month old HP Omen 15 2020 Intel laptop. And I don't have any experience. I wouldn't necessarily be called a tech guy, but if helping with the tech stuff around my home and my house, then I'm a techie amateur. Now today's video is to help you, my dear viewer, give you a general guide on how to upgrade your laptop's SSD and RAM from a general user's perspective, aka Noob's perspective. Now I won't be going into deeper detail. It is as simple as me see bigger space, me see faster speed, Mr. Happy! Okay, so first off, let me show you what you need to know regarding your current specs before to make a purchase, okay? Let's go! Alright guys, there are many ways to check your RAM setup, but I'm going to be very straightforward for this one. It's very simple. Just go to your task manager. Okay, your task manager. Click on the performance tab and then go on to your memory section. And there you have it, you'll be able to see your current RAM setup. Now you want to take a few note on things. You want to take note on the speed, the slots used, and of course the form factor, which is pretty much very standard SODIMM. So now if you take a look at the speed section, right, my current setup is currently running at 2933 MHz, but actually in actual fact my current RAM stick is running at 3200 MHz. Now I'll be able to show you later how to determine the real frequency of your current RAM, but the system will actually auto-tune it down to 2933 MHz. Now what you don't want to do is to buy anything lower than 2933 MHz. That's a downgrade. If you take a look at the top right hand corner, you'll be able to see your current setup's RAM size, total RAM size, which is for me 16 GB. Now this can be either a single channel or a dual channel, which means if it is a dual channel, then for me 16 GB will be 2 sticks of 8 GB each, which you can just hover to the slots used area, and then you'll be able to see slot 1 and slot 2 what are the RAM sticks specifications, which in my case I have 2 sticks of 8 GB each running at 2933 MHz. So if you're using HP laptops, you can actually use this program called HP Assistant. So all you have to do is install it and then go to click on specifications. All the details will just churn out like magic right here. So like I said earlier on, your true memory stick frequency is actually right here. So you can take a look at my current setup, a memory slot 1 and 2. They are both run by Samsung memory RAM stick running at 3200 MHz. Now, so besides the RAM sticks, right, the memory slots, you are able to take a look at other information, like for example your OS, your microprocessor, your system board, your BIOS, and if you scroll down, you can actually take a look at your graphic device, which is your graphic card, your current resolution, refresh rate of your screen, and so forth. There's so many things you can take a look at this under this HP Assistant. So if you are running HP Assistant program, go use it. It's the best thing you can get. Yeah. For the last method, which is also the most accurate method, that will be CPU-Z. Now I will put the link in the description below for you to go and download and install. That is the most accurate method ever, okay? So now from CPU-Z, once you install and run, right, you can actually take a look at the there are many sections actually. There are CPU, caches, mainboard, memory, speed, and so forth. But now for the purpose of this video, we will just take a look at memory and speed. So under the memory tab, you'll be able to look at details like the type of your RAM. Is it DDR4, DDR3, and the size, of course the number of gigabytes, and the channel. Is it running on dual or single? Now about the other details like on-call frequency and the other timing section below, like DRAM frequency, all this, well, you can pick it up on your own. We shall not go too much into details because this is a very much straightforward and simple video. So under the speed tab, now you'll be able to click on your memory slot selection to see more details per slot. So right now, if you see on slot 1, I have DDR4, and then the maximum bandwidth, of course, DDR4, which is my memory stick, is under Samsung, running at 3200 MHz. They also be able to tell the module manufacturer, the DRAM manufacturer, which is currently right now before the upgrade, the Samsung. Now the module size is 8 GB. So now if you click on the slot, you can go to slot number 2 and you'll be able to see the details of your other RAM stick. which is pretty much the same right here because my RAM sticks are identical. Okay, so there are many details you can take a look under this speed. Like you look at the timings table. There are many. I have no idea what are those information, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to leave that as that. Alright, so you're able to take a look at other things like parts number and serial number. Yeah, many details, many details. You can take a look under CPU-Z. You can even validate it if you want. So my dear friends, this is how you can find out about your current RAM setup. So let's move on to the SSD M2 slot. I'm just adding it for the extra storage reason because, well, if you are a gamer, you jolly well know that 500 GB is definitely not enough! I'm looking at you, Steam gamers! Yes, that's right, Steam gamers, you know what I'm talking about. Because I'm going through exactly the same thing. Do some research on your PC's upgradability and check out other videos if you wish to port over your OS to the new SSD. Now, because that is, well, that's a whole different ballgame, my friends. Now, let's move on to the parts. There are so many brands out there. For the SSD M2 gum sticks, you have the Samsung Evos, the Western Digitals, the Crucials. But my friend recommended me the hidden gem that is the affordable yet powerful Adata SX8200 Series Pro. Now for the sodium RAMs, I got myself 2 sticks of the crucial 16GB 3200Hz DDR4 sodiums. Now just remember, if you are doing dual channels, which means more than one slot, you are strongly advised to buy the same gigabyte size and frequency, or you may really run into some compatibility issues, guys. Now I got these babies on my local e-commerce platform during the 1111 sale.
Shopee 11.
So yeah, go do your research and get the parts you want, and if you can wait for a sale, good for you, my friend. Alrighty then, before we start, a message from our sponsor. Nope, we don't have a sponsor, guys. So sorry. Maybe in the future, guys. Maybe in the future. So like and subscribe. That will be a first step to help this channel grow. I'm going to start operating on my laptop. Well, this is my first time doing it and I'm really kind of nerve-wracking. Let's do it! So we'll be wanting to remove the screws. There are a total of, if you can see right here, there are 1 screw here, 1 here, here, so there are 4 here and 4 at the top, if you can see from here. So we have 1 more here, here, and here. So there are a total of 8 screws we need to remove, okay? So let's go ahead and remove this shitus. So there's one thing I would like to show everyone is that the screws at the top are actually longer than the ones at the bottom. So just take note, that's how you recognize the screws, where they belong to. Like, this is really my first Virgin experience, my friends. I don't know what I can say to tell you guys the truth, but this is the damn truth. The truth! Okay, so we have removed the screws. All screws are here and accounted for. Alright, so one tip we can have here is that if you don't know where to open the laptop, because these are all the areas, if you can see from here, these are all quite tightly sealed in a way. They are all quite tightly sealed, even to the side of the edges. So what you want to do is actually, for a tip, if you don't have a guitar pick, or never ever use this, okay guys, it's a stupid idea. Yes, that's right, I am stupid. And I tried to use this and I got a small scratch on my PC. That's dumb. So what you can do is actually, you look at this top panel right here. Okay, so along the lines here, right, if you have a little bit fingernail, just insert a little bit your arm. Okay, just insert, not arm. So just insert your finger a little bit to the side, then just slide it over. Just slide it over. Just slide this over and slowly peel off the laptop, and most likely it will come out. Alright, let's try this. Alright, so from then once it's a little bit open, right, you can use a screwdriver if you want to. Yep. So you can use it to pry. You can use a little bit to pry. Maybe I should change the camera angle a bit, yeah. Yep. So you just get it open. Let's get it here. Sorry, I'm being very gentle to my laptop right now because I don't want to damage it in any way. Okay. Alright. There we have it. It's out, guys. The panel is out. So this is the inside of the PC. Okay. Oh my god, it's rather dusty. I really need to clean up, huh? Alright, so there are a lot of fragile parts. You really need to be careful on that. And we have these two. We have the two M.2 slots, the SSD slots. One is occupied and one is empty. Alright, so you can upgrade using this side. Unless if you are thinking otherwise, then you can remove this slot and replace it with your new SSD. Other than that, you might just want to leave it, which I'm going to do in this case. I'm just going to leave this SSD slot and I'm going to increase on this slot. Okay, we have our two RAMs here. So they are both Samsung, running at 8 GB each. So we're going to also replace them and remove them to upgrade into our new SODIMMs. Okay, so yeah, let's start off with our SSD first, shall we? Okay, so what we're going to do, right, is first we're going to unscrew this. Alright, we're just going to unscrew this. Put this tiny baby right here, and then we're just going to remove the slots. Right here. As you can see, it's empty. Alright, so it's totally empty right now, and you want to be slotting it right here. And then for this panel, you have the what's this? I think this is for the cooling. I can't remember the name for it. I just slipped out of my mind. But yeah, it's for the cooling. So you want to remove this when you're installing the RAM, the SSD. Of course, they come with this plate here with the thermals and all, but I think I'm not going to use this. We're just going to use our Samsung. We're just going to use our HP, the preset one. Alright, so we're just going to gently take it out. Okay. Oh boy. It is said that you just try not to want to touch on the electrical boards and all. So we're just going to take it out like this. Alright, and then we're just gonna install it very gently this way. So you want to install this part, alright, this part towards this side of the slot. So what you're just gonna do is you angle it at a 45-degree angle, gently put it in. Oh my god, this is my first time though. Alright, okay, so you see at the 45-degree angle right now, right here, slot it in. Okay, then slowly press it down. Okay, so after leaving it at the 45-degree angle, right, just like that, right, you just want to gently press it down. So it will stay there. Gently press it down and then put the top cover on top. Okay, so I got it, guys. So once I remove the screws again, and then I'm just going to leave it at the top over there. And then screw it in. Okay guys, it's good and it's tightly secured in. So this is how you install the SSD stick. Yeah, I gotta say, as a first timer, there are some hiccups here and there, but so far it's good. I think the real test comes in later when I test the goddamn system. Okay guys, so next we're going into the RAM. Alright, as you can see, this is the 8 GB RAM. If you can make it out clearly, it's from Samsung. This also the same as you can see from the CPU Z. So now we're going to just remove these two dudes and replace with the new ones. How do we... Okay, so from what I've learned so far is just to remove this. Just gently tip the side, which I am doing right now. Yeah, so it's out. Okay, so they will tilt at the let me just show it to you, right? So it will tilt at a 45-degree angle right here, and then just take it out. So that's how you're going to put it back in, alright, the same way. So these guys will go here, and the same, you just have to pop the side, yep, and it will pop up just like that. And then just don't be like me though, just hold it from the side and pop it out. Okay, so we took out the new chipset and we're going to put in the first one. Now you will want to face this thing upwards, alright? The label should be facing upwards, so let's do it. So what you do is the same, you put it at the 45-degree angle. I hope you guys can see it. Let me just adjust a bit the camera view. Okay, just adjust 45-degree angle. Very simple. So there you have it, a 45-degree angle, and then just gently push it down. Oh boy, it's not working in my case. Okay guys, so something you have to take note of, alright? So for this panel, right, it seems like different side has different directions, the top or the back of putting it down. So for this side, you want to turn it this way actually and fit it in, because if you turn it this way, you can't actually fit it in anyway. If you guys can take a look, yeah, you won't be able to fit in anyway, so you have to turn it this way and slot it in. Same 45-degree angle, click it below, yeah, and then it's in. Done. Okay, so this is in, and then you want to take the other chip. So for this side, you will want to put it this way, because you won't be able to do this way. Let's see, you won't be able to slot it in because of the the rim here. It's just not, it just doesn't match. So what you want to do is just turn it this way, slot it right in, slot it right in, same 45-degree angle. Just don't be worried about it, that you don't have to be afraid that if you press it down right, you can actually see there's some resistance, don't be afraid of it. Just press it down, man. Of course, not to a point of breaking, not to breaking point, but yeah, just press it down. Yep, and there you have it. Your SODIMMs are in. Just one more check, and there you have it, guys. The SODIMMs are in. Simple as that. So what we have to do now is just to cover it back up and do a system test run. Whew, what a nerve-wracking experience it has been, guys. Alright, ladies and gents, we have finished installing the SSD and the RAM. Okay, so this is the new slot. It's a little bit flimsy, I felt, but it's there. I think it should be fine. And then you have the two RAM slots, the new RAMs, 16. You have a total whopping of a monster 32 GB. So right now I'm just going to screw up and we're going to do a test. Let's hope and pray everything is well. Alright, ladies and gents, so after installing the SSD slot, right, it's not as easy as, a hard disk where you can just plug in and play and just transfer whatever files you want. For the SSD slot, right, once you install, you still need to do another step. Now let me show you guys how to do it very quickly. It's very simple. Just right click on your Windows Start icon, go to Disk Management right here. Then this initialize disk will pop up, okay, on disk 1. Alright, so no issue, just don't. Okay, regarding this MBR and GPT, right, just choose GPT. Trust me, GPT, although the note there, it states that partition style is not recognized by all previous versions of Windows, don't be afraid. Just take GPT and press OK. back to the earlier question when you were choosing, should I choose MBR or GPT? Now to simplify things, you just go to your C drive, click on properties, and check the volume. It's also GPT. So that's why when we do the initialization, we just choose GPT. No problems at all. Okay, so right now you can see that it's unallocated. For this one, we have near 1 terabyte. So what you do is just right click new simple volume, and you have this welcome to the new simple volume wizard. Click on next. Of course, if you want to do any partition or what, you can do so, but we're just going to press next for the max. Assign the letter D. You can choose to assign whatever letter drive you want. I'm going to choose, go ahead, choose G. G for game, alright? Then we go next. Format this volume, we're going to select this, alright? By default, it is already here. So format this volume with the following settings. NTFS. Yes. Allocation size. Default. New volume label. We can change this later. So just perform a quick format. And click next. Finish. And then you'll be formatting. And there we have it, guys. Boom. A new volume, a new SSD slot, your new memory space. So what I'm going to do for this space, my loves, I'm going to install games, okay? Games, and my media files. So that's it for the SSD side on how to format your SSD slot. And now you have a very, very good, healthy volume. So if you want to change the space name, if you want to change the volume name, very easy. Just click on this, double click it, and then change. Let's say games. Yes, permission, my friends. Alright, so there you have it, guys. So that's for the SSD part. Very simple and straightforward. Okay, ladies and gents, to check your upgraded RAM, simply go to Task Manager and click on Memory, and boom! 32 gigabytes upgraded. Speed running at 2933 MHz. Where I bought it, it's 3200 MHz. No worries, it will be auto-tuned down to this level. So yeah, 32 gigabytes. Now, if you want it to be a little bit more detailed, you can go to CPU Z right here. And under the memory tab, you can check it out. The details, the in-depth details, DDR4, 32 gigabytes dual channel, and the rest, I don't know what those, you can check it out on your own. And the speed, so you can check on the individual slots. Yep, we have the upgraded with the Crucial technology, manufactured by Micron. Alright, before I forget, let me just tell you, there's actually another step for you Steam gamers. If you want to install your game, you want to shift your Steam library to the new SSD, there's another step you need to take, which I actually discovered. You can't just install straight into the SSD new directory because of it's write only. So there are certain steps you need to take. I'll put the link in the description below on how you can resolve the issue, and once you've done the step, you can freely install all your new games into the new SSD directory. Yep. So there you have it, guys. That's how you upgrade your laptop and the whole process of it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me, this noob, because this is really my first time upgrading the laptop, and it was nerve-wracking and it was also fun. And creating this video, it's really well, I should say it's really a tiring but fantastic process. So how you can support me? If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. More fantastic videos coming up. I'm going to review Cyberpunk shoes, toy reviews, and so forth. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you for support, guys. Love you all. Bye.